Hey guys, so I have been talking to you guys about your goals and what everyone tends to be struggling with right now, and the common consensus I'm getting is that a lot of you guys are busy and having trouble balancing coaching with the other things you have going on in your life. And I mean, like, that's the main gist that I'm getting it. And so I decided to do a video to address this because, and I talked about this in my PS Coach page, but if you guys didn't watch the team call from last night, make sure you watch the recording because it was amazing. But Colleen did a great job because she said that if you're using the excuse that you're busy to hold you back from your business, guess what? We're all busy. I'm over here planning a wedding, and our team is currently number 13 in the entire company, which means I work a ton. And on top of that, all of the other things that I have going on, traveling more than I ever have in my life. In this 5 months of the year, I've traveled more this 5 months than I have in probably years combined. So I'm really busy too. I totally get it, you guys. It's really, and you're probably saying, well, you're a full-time coach, so you can still work on your stuff all day long. That was not the case a year ago when I was still working my full-time job. But I was able to build my business up, working part-time as a coach, to the point where I was earning full-time income by working part-time hours, if that makes sense. So the amount of time I worked was this much compared to how much I worked at my full-time job. But I was still making the same. I got to the point where I was making the same amount of income, working much shorter amount of hours. So the reason why I was able to do that was because I sacrificed. So I want to talk to you guys about that a little bit, because it's something that is hard, I guess, because we all love the things that we're doing, but you have to just sit and think about your goals and where you want to be a year from now. Would you rather continue to be living the life that you're living now, or do you want to live the life of your dreams? What is your why? For me, my why was to be able to quit my job so that I could work from home, which is what I'm doing right now. And that was strong enough to me that I was able to sacrifice watching TV. I was able to sacrifice sleeping in so that I could get up and get my workout done. I sacrificed going out with my friends sometimes. I sacrificed a little bit of sleep and would stay up late to finish my follow-ups. And you know what? I had to have a conversation with my fiance and told him, I'm of course going to be still making time for you, but I'm going to be building my business, and I'm going to help us get to the point where we can do whatever we want. We can pick up and go on a vacation and go wherever we want. We can build the dream house that we want. We can have 2 German Shepherd dogs that we want. But we're not going to have that living in our 1-bedroom, teeny tiny apartment. I mean, I have a tiny apartment right now. So my goal of building my dream home and having dogs in a huge backyard and being able to travel and be with my fiance and have him not be working so that he can work on his dreams and his goals and what he wants to do, and being able to be home with my future kids so that they don't have to be put in daycare like I was, so that they don't have their parents not at their volleyball games like I did. I didn't have my parents at my volleyball games or at my band recitals because they were working full-time, and I don't want to have that life for my kids, personally. That's my why. So for me, I will sacrifice some time with Devin. I'll say, you know what, at 7 o'clock, I'm going to stop working, but you know what? Until then, I'm busting this shit out. I had to sacrifice going out with my friends. And you know what? They gave me shit for it. But my goals are more important to me. Living the life of my dreams is more important to me than going and getting cocktails. Yes, of course, it's important to have a social life. I'm not telling you that you need to be working 24/7. But I'm just telling you that, can you honestly sit and tell yourself with 100% honesty that you aren't sacrificing something, living this period of imbalance so that you could find your balance in the future? If you don't have a lot of time, if you're super busy, You need to have a schedule and a tracker and a contact list. You don't have those 3 things figured out, there's your problem. You need to be working from a list, you need to be tracking your activity, and you need to have a schedule, you guys. You cannot just do this flying by the seat of your pants. Because you know what? That's what I've been doing since I got back from Cancun, and I haven't been getting nearly as much done. But the minute that I sat down last night and I told myself that I need to get back onto my schedule, and you know what? It's only been 1 day, but I'm taking it 1 day at a time. I stuck to my schedule today, and I've gotten probably 10 times more shit done than I have. And I'm a full-time coach. So I was wasting time too. Are you sitting there scrolling your news feeds? What are you doing? What are you doing that's a waste of your time? It's not helping you get to your goals. Is there something that you're not sacrificing that you think you could? Are you watching TV at night? Are you watching Teen Mom reruns? Maybe cut out Teen Mom and use that hour to do your follow-ups or to start new conversations. Okay? So I understand you guys are busy, but it's really, it's a choice. You have to decide, am I going to let my busy life continue to run my life, or am I going to cut the bullshit and the excuses and sacrifice a little right now so that I can live like no one else in the future? Are you going to live like no one else will right now so that you can live like no one else can in the future? Because that's what I'm doing. I want to live the life of my dreams. I've seen so many coaches who have done it. Building their dream custom homes and being able to pay off their student loans and being able to buy a brand new truck instead of a used car for $6,000. I want to buy Devin a brand new truck. That is his dream. I want to be able to do that for him. And you know what? All of those things are more important to me than some of the stuff that I've given up. So I made it happen. I'm giving you guys this video because I know that it's hard. Trust me, you guys, I know that it's hard. But go watch the mindset team call from last night, because that's what it's all about. It's all about your mindset and your decision to succeed or not succeed. Because you're not staying where you're at. If you're not moving forward, you're moving backward. That's really what it comes down to. Because with this business, momentum is your best friend. So the minute you stop and you let your busy life get in the way and your excuses or whatever it is get in the way, you're not just slowing down, you're moving backwards. You're taking yourself back steps. Okay? You don't want to go backwards, you want to go forwards. Okay? So just think about this, you guys. Sit down and just decide. Which person are you going to be? Are you going to be the person that's going to live like no one else will, so that you can live like no one else can in the future? Or are you just going to be like the rest of society who just lets excuses go and living their complacent life? Because scheduling your time is harder. Setting aside time for working out can be hard. And getting this stuff in all the time is hard. But you know what? It's all hard. It's hard to live the life that you don't want to live. It's harder to do that. Okay? So I'm sharing this hopefully to inspire, motivate you, light a fire under your ass. I believe in 100% every single one of you. You all can make this goal happen. But I can't take your excuses away. I can't give you more time. We all have 24 hours in a day. So it's really just about you deciding to not let your hardships and your struggles get in the way of your goals and your dreams. Okay? You really just have to make the conscious decision and go with it. That's all that it takes. Okay? Watch the call from last night because it was awesome. Colleen's talk was just great, and it really, I think maybe that's why I'm so fired up right now, because I see so much potential in our team, and I know that you guys can make this happen, but I can't do it for you. And I can't push you along, and I can't do anything for you. You have to do it for yourself. So think about where you want to be, your goals, and the person that you want to be, and the life that you want to live, and the life that you want your kids to live, and your husband, your wife, or whoever. What kind of life do you guys want to live? Are you going to do this shit now? That's hard. It's hard. that people won't do because it's difficult to get this stuff in and to plan and to stick to your schedule. It's difficult. But you know what? There's a lot of stuff that's hard. But I think it's really freaking worth it in the end when you see yourself living the life that you envision for yourself. Like I am right now, working from home, like I wanted so bad to be doing a year ago, and I'm doing it now. Was 100% worth it. Even though it sucked to cut time with my fiance and to cut out my TV and to get up at 4:45 a.m. It was hard, but it's freaking worth it because now I'm living the life that I was envisioning a year ago. There's literally no better feeling in the world than to look back and say, wow, I did it. Okay? Are you going to do that too? It's your decision. You have the choice right now. Okay? Let's do this, guys. Love you.